What's up, everybody? Jensen Cummings here. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. Today is Best Served Podcast 387. We're going to be talking social media management with Alana of 5280 Foodies. This is part 4 of 8 of Denver Restaurant Tik Tok Week. All week, we are talking to content creators across the Denver food scene about the emerging idea of short form video through TikTok, through Facebook Reels, through Instagram Reels. How are we going beyond what I call it, kind of the sexy food porn pic and the come buy my shit post? We have to tell deeper stories. We have to show more depth, show more diversity in the type of content that we're putting out there as restaurants and the type of communities we're building on social media. And so Alana's got some great experience with social media management, kind of understanding how we really leverage these assets for our business. I think we get stuck sometimes thinking, well, a Westword or an Eater or something writes an article about you, share that because that's creating social proof. Yet how often restaurants are not doing the same approach when it comes to social media is baffling to me. So Alana's going to help us with that. But first, I want to show you a quick little clip, just a little teaser of Alana's channel so we can get an idea of kind of the tone, the tenor, the voice. So check this out, and then we'll talk to Alana.
I don't like it. No, I love it. I don't like it. No, I love it. All out, turn the beat up. Hey, now I'm glad to meet ya. Turn up, girl, blow the speaker. Yeah, think about it now, blow the speaker. I'll speak louder, let's get wild tonight. Billionaire.
I was like over here grooving. I like it. Oh, let's bring Alana on. That was great. Was that chicken fight?
That was, yes.
Big shout out to Jeff Suskin and their whole crew. Put on amazing, absolutely amazing events. Yeah, the Colonel. We got to have the Colonel there for every one of those. Great. I love the energy. I love the vibe. I love all of that. Just real quick, the kind of the channel. What are you trying to really communicate with videos like that?
Yeah. Well, basically, we just try and promote restaurants and food establishments in Colorado and beyond. So, we were asked to do some, for that one in particular, do some media for their Chicken Fight Festival. So really just going and attending events and kind of just giving our point of view of what was going on, and then kind of hyping up, other events that they have coming up. And we do the same with restaurants and then other, establishments within Colorado, whether it be, ghost kitchens, virtual kitchens, people that are just baking out of their houses, everything that's kind of come from COVID. But, if it's food, we're eating it and we're posting about it.
I love that. The energy of that, it was really, really palpable. And I really enjoyed that and appreciated that. And it also felt like, having been to Chicken Fight, I didn't go this year. Boo on me, unfortunately, but it is that energy. It's like hyped up. There's like a lot of vibe to it. Like even the restaurants, you can feel like there's a little bit of a beat to it. And so when you're going to do a video, do you have a certain style? Are you looking to kind of like mimic some of what the energy you feel when you go to the restaurant or like this, an event?
Yeah, I'd say a little bit of both. Definitely want to kind of give the style of the restaurant, or the festival, whatever it might be that we're recording for.
Yeah.
But also like to kind of show my point of view. So there's a few clips of me actually in them, just showing what I was doing there, how I was enjoying it. You can see me.
The first clip looked like you were walking into Disneyland.
Yes,
like,
so
basically
excited. any food festival I would probably equate to the happiest place on earth for me. So probably pretty spot on there. And then at the end there, I'm on the mind eraser by myself. So yeah, they opened up Elitch's for us, and Denver native. I can't say I've ever had ridden the mind eraser by myself before. So that was definitely bucket list opportunity.
Nice. Oh, I love all of that. All right. You heard the gauntlet that I threw down. Like, we have to do a better job of understanding the value, the attention, the audience that you can build on social media. We're still sleeping on it, sleeping on TikTok. deeply sleeping on TikTok, still saying, oh, well, that's just a bunch of kids lip syncing and dancing to videos. Reels and Instagram, we're still, again, just posting the picture of like, here's our special day, come buy my shit. Like, you have to tell a deeper story. So with you having experience really on the kind of social media management side, I wanted you to give me some insights. Let's just start with like, what should restaurants be doing to engage with that content? Give me some of the checklist items that they need to be doing that, unfortunately, I'm sure you see a lot of restaurants aren't even liking the posts that influencers are putting out there. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I think first for, restaurants, it's really important to engage with your community and then those outside your community. So, liking and engaging on comments on your own posts is super important. People are, commenting on pictures, asking questions. If you're posting a happy hour, maybe they have a question about what the timing of the happy hour is. You post a food item, maybe someone's asking if you have allergies. Just those very
Right.
basic things a lot of restaurants don't respond to. And I think that's super important because that's where a lot of people are, coming to get information. But then beyond that, Instagram, TikTok, there is just a whole foodie community there. And specifically in Colorado, we have a large foodie community. And
Correct.
just to be able to engage with people outside of, your restaurant feed. So whether that be, liking other restaurant stuff, looking at other hashtags on Instagram, whether that be like hashtag Colorado foodie or hashtag Colorado restaurants, and just kind of seeing what other people are posting and then, engaging with them, commenting with, on things. Not, you don't have to like and comment on every post, but, things that align with your restaurant's values, or, you see a post of a chef that created, a new dish that looks great, just commenting something like, wow, that looks awesome, can't wait to try it. There's so much engagement that can be done that
Yeah.
is totally natural and just easy to do, whether you do it 5 minutes a day or you carve out an hour every day to do it. It really allows for organic growth for a restaurant, but then also shows your followers that you're it's not just about you, but you're kind of there for the whole community and looking to reach out and be part of the foodie community, as they call it, and not just there for your own page.
Yeah, that was very well said. I'm going to push them even further. You need to get the blinders off. You get stuck in your four walls. You're stuck in the kitchen. I know how busy everybody is. This is the most underpriced attention you can possibly get. It's free. And then to be able to have somebody like yourself or so many great content creators come into your restaurant and be able to highlight you, you cannot take that for granted. The amount of people, it happens to us all the time, the amount of times that like we create massive amounts of content, thousands of pieces of content, and the amount of people in restaurants that like don't even share that or reciprocate like any love back and forth is mind-boggling to me. Like if you put out that video for Chicken Fest, Chicken Fight better be liking that post. They better be liking every single comment that's put on there. They better reply to other comments on there. They better put their own comments out there to create a little buzz and engagement. You have to humanize. It can't just be about, oh, look, somebody came and posted by us. They're going to do all the work. You got to put in some effort. I mean, so I'm throwing down the gauntlet. Alana, I appreciate what you
No,
said. We got to push
yeah,
restaurants even further to be able to do that. So from there now, I'm sharing your video. I'm liking your video. I'm doing all the things that I just said that you just said. I'm sharing it to stories, things like that. How do we take it even further to keep that relationship going? Because now your community, your followers on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the next platform are now seeing my restaurant. But one video, it's not quite enough. How do we reinforce that? How can they further engage with your community? And honestly, like selfishly, maybe siphon a little bit of like attention. How do they do a better job of that?
yeah, I think collaboration is huge when it
Mm,
comes to working with influencers and working with blogs and all of that. So reaching out, DMing a influencer that you think has been great to work with, has posted something about your restaurant that you really appreciated, is the biggest first step in just kind of working together, and then kind of coming up with next steps on maybe you guys do a giveaway together, or maybe you guys
yeah.
set up a cadence of once a month they're posting about your restaurant. or just inviting them in every time you have a new menu item. It doesn't have to be super regular, but just continuing that relationship not only, you know, helps both of you guys, but also allows you to get new content that you wouldn't necessarily have if you don't have someone that is constantly running your social media. And it allows you to then use their content, likely because you've already agreed upon it. So if they make a great video and they post it on their feed, you know, it's just another video that they can send you that you can put on your feed and just credit them back for it. So
Yep.
you're getting a ton of content that's already made. You don't really have to do much else for it, but it's there for you to use. And I think it's really being underused by a lot of places where, you know, if you go into their tagged photos, tagged videos on Instagram, on TikTok, whatever it might be, there's all this content there that's just sitting there that they could easily use if they just, you know, DM whoever took the picture and say, hey, this is a great picture. It doesn't even need to be an influencer. It could just be someone that came into the restaurant the night before, took a beautiful photo of, you know, a featured new menu item and say, hey, we'll give you photo credits. Would you mind if we posted this on our feed? We'd really like to feature it. And it just then goes back into showing like the community and your followers, hey, look, they collaborate with those that come into their restaurant. It's not just another customer, but someone, you know, that they appreciated coming in and want to share their experience.
Oh, Alana, it's absolute gold. Pay attention, people. You hit on 2 points that are just like core tenets. Cross utilization. We talk about in the restaurant, cross utilize ingredients. You have to cross utilize content. Guest generated content. Come on. What a gold mine that is. And then the next thing is we never let a guest walk out the door without saying thank you. Why do we allow people on social media to tag us, to put out content, to comment on something, and not at least thank them? So thank you for highlighting those. Alana, really great. I know we have a lot more to talk about in the time to come because we got to help these restaurants. And you mentioned being a native here. Like, this is important. This is your city. So much respect to what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Cheers. Have a great rest of your day. All right, everybody. That is it for today. Once again, this is Best Served Podcast 387, Social Media Management with Alana of 5280 Foodies. Make sure and check out the article. Alana goes into a little bit more depth on the way that we can start the relationship of reaching out to social media influencers to be able to get them in your restaurant. And we can't be awkward about that. We have to be willing to reach out and create the opportunity for more people to recognize and build awareness around your brand. Once again, this is 4 of 8, so make sure and check out the whole series. That's it. Appreciate you all. Cheers.